Hey guys, my name is Kaylin and I work for the Papio-Missouri River NRD. Today, we are going to explore flowers. Do you have a favorite flower? What makes it your favorite? Is it the beautiful color? Or maybe the nice smell? One really neat thing about flowers is that there are so many different types. They can be a ton of colors, have different smells, and they all look and grow differently. In Nebraska, we have hundreds of wildflowers. Have you ever seen wildflowers? They can be white, yellow, orange, red, purple, or even blue. Earlier this week, we explored some of the wildflowers at Chaco Hills. Check out what we found. Did you know that flowers have a job? No, they don't put on a uniform and drive to work every day, but they do play an important role in nature. A flower's job is to bring in insects and other animals so that it can make new plants. Just like you and I, pollinators have favorite flowers too. Flowers' shapes, colors, and smells attract different pollinators. Each part of a plant has a job in helping the flower. Have you ever studied a plant? Let's take a look. Even before we can see a beautiful flower out of the ground, a seed was dropped into the soil. From that seed, the plant begins to grow. What types of things do you think a seedling needs to grow? Seedlings need water, air, and sunlight to grow. As the seed gets plenty of water, the seed grows roots. Roots are a part of the plant that we don't normally see. Roots stay under the ground to help soak up water and plant food from the soil. Next, from the seed and connected to the roots, a stem will shoot up out of the ground. Stems are an important part of a plant. They are strong to help give the flower support. Stems also act as a straw for the plant, sucking nutrients and water up from the roots to other parts of the plant. Stems can be long and narrow, or short and thick. They can be smooth or have fuzzy hairs on the outside. Flowers and plants have leaves. Do you know why plants need leaves? Leaves collect sunlight. This is called photosynthesis. Are you ready to say it with me? We'll break it down. Photosynthesis. During photosynthesis, leaves turn sunlight into food for the plant. Now, let's take a look at a flower. Petals can be brightly colored and have all kinds of different shapes. The petals also help protect the area where seeds are made. These flowers are attracting insects and animals called pollinators. Pollinators are a group of mostly insects that visit plants to grab a drink. Do you know what pollinators like to drink? You got it! They love to drink nectar. Nectar is a sweet, sugary liquid. Think of it like Kool-Aid for pollinators. For the pollinator to get to that tasty drink, they have to dive deep into the flower to find it. What pollinators don't know is that when they visit a plant to eat or drink, they usually pick up a dusty powder on their way in. That dusty powder is called pollen. As the insect moves from plant to plant, that pollen is dropped to make seeds. Seeds are important because they make new plants. Can you think of an insect that might be considered a pollinator? I'll give you a hint. They are black and yellow and make honey. You're right, it's a honeybee. Honeybees are our state insect. These bees do a lot of pollinating and live in hives. We have a variety of different types of bees that help pollinate. Most other species of bees in the state would rather be alone, living in holes and trees and crevices. Other types of bees in Nebraska are bumblebees, carpenter bees, mason bees, leafcutter bees, and sweat bees. Do you like bees? Bees have a really important job, but some people are afraid of them. Most times, they're harmless if you leave them alone. Bees will only sting if they're scared and don't want to hurt people. Many species cannot sting. Butterflies are another famous pollinator. Butterflies have a special straw-shaped mouth. They use that straw to reach down into the flower and sip up their nectar. Did you know that flowers can be pollinated at night too? Moths are known to visit and pollinate at night. Though bees, butterflies, and moths are well-known pollinators in the state, we have other insect pollinators too. Beetles, flies, wasps, and ants also help our plants pollinate. Thanks for joining us in our exploration of flowering plants. For more information about the Papio-Missouri River NRD, you can find us on all the social media platforms or by checking out our website at www.papionrd.org.